Yeah, I know I'm live. Good afternoon to ICN Nation, chess players far and wide, from our amazing programs stretching from Brooklyn, the heart of Brooklyn, through Manhattan. It's nice to see everybody here. Jack, can you come on the screen? I found an ICN chess player in our home here, hanging out, wearing his team shirt for his after-school chess activities today. It's nice to see so many people participating in everything we're doing this last week. We had some pretty amazing activity in the digital world as part of our ICN online migration. We had a lot of puzzle activity and we had a lot of gameplay. We are looking forward to adding some components to that very soon. Mommy doesn't want to be in the picture. We're looking forward to adding some components soon. Our coaches are preparing lessons right now that are going to start uploading, so kids can see those. You got to be quiet. So kids can see those whenever they want. We're really excited about that in particular because we're eager for everyone to continue to be plugged into learning and participating in lessons, and we want a format that everyone can be part of. Now that the new school has sort of started again, and people are plugging in their schedules and getting activated in what they're doing, it's important that we enable our community to continue to engage with what we're doing. So the lessons will be viewable at all times going forward. So we're looking forward to that. I also want to give a big shout out and thank you to our parent community. Has been very positive, and it's been a pleasure to interact with everybody and to continue to make things happen. I personally, as a coach, I feel like everything we do works better when more people are involved and more people are pitching in. And I feel like we've seen this a lot in the world recently, just people just jumping in and solving problems. And I kind of feel like that's functioned well for us as well. I do have a position on the board behind me. That is Black to Move position. Kids, you are welcome to comment your solution here on the ICN YouTube page. It's Black to Move, but don't ask me and what, because I'm not going to tell you if it's mating or winning or finding a draw or any of that kind of stuff. It's for you to decide what you think is possible. So please leave a comment with your answer, or you can respond on Instagram, or you can find me on ChessKid. I'm Mr. West on ChessKid, so feel free to bring it closer. That better? That's a little bit better. Bring it closer. I had it back because of the light. I wanted to make sure it wasn't shadowed, but it looks pretty good. Jack, do you have an answer? Black to Move? You have an idea? We'll let Jack ponder that for a second. So I wanted to talk a little bit about our. No, don't touch the board. You can't touch the board. You can't touch the board. It's not right. I wanted to talk about our participation over this last week. So we do have an ongoing puzzle contest. We are tracking, as you can see on our impactcoachingnetwork.org, on the website /ICN puzzle contest. You can track this yourself. You can see it anytime you like. We're tracking every school's top 4 puzzle solvers by number and by rating, as well as all-time, top 10, top 25, and all-time. So we're keeping track as teams, but also as individuals. All our stat pages are still functioning, obviously, and you can, if you want to check your stats or just your team stats, you can go to your team page as you have it. If you don't have it, you can always reach out and ask. But I definitely want to give a big shout out to some of our teams who have really cleared some major benchmarks. We have 4 teams in ICN who, as a combined team, have crossed the 2,000 puzzle threshold for the first week. In fourth place, we have Chelsea Prep PS33 with 2,096 puzzles solved. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong list. Let me bring up the right list. Yep. I'm sorry. Fourth place is PS10 with 2,435 puzzles. Third place is PS77 with 2,335 puzzles. 2,335 puzzles. Oh, God, I'm looking at the wrong numbers again. Sorry. We need a column darkener for this one column. I got the numbers wrong. It's 2,870 puzzles, sorry, for PS77. PS33 is 2,894. And first place team by a long shot, 3,208 puzzles. Crazy. That's the whole team combined. That's PS59. So a big shout out to PS59. They are catchable, folks. So if you're out there thinking, oh, well, it's PS59, stay with it because they can be caught. But they definitely owe a lot of their impressive power to one of their star players, up-and-coming star player. His name is Dev Jairoth. He's a kindergartner, and he solved an ICN high 208 puzzles yesterday. And he's done an ICN high 608 puzzles over the last week. And so we definitely can see how one player plugging in at a high level can change the game very rapidly. So I recommend for teams that are playing catch up here, if we have a few players plug in and do 50, 70, 100, 150 puzzles, we definitely get there quickly. I also wanted to mention, if I can mention, see if I can find this here. I wanted to mention, I was really impressed. One last thing I'll leave you with is really impressed how many kindergarten stars are plugging into puzzles. And I wanted to mention how many of them popped up in our Chess Kid one-day top 50, because I feel like that's a good hallmark for where teams are going, having kindergartners involved. So we have Dev Jairoth, we have Sarah Suzuki from PS281, we have Samuel Lin from Basis Manhattan, we have Julian Miner from PS281, we have Wesley Huang from PS33, we have Derek Lung from PS33, we have Stella Floyd from Basis Brooklyn, we have Jalen 2 from PS33, we have Jack Walters from PS130 Brooklyn, we have Anthony A.J. Romano from PS77. We have Bennett Sabino from PS33. We have Scarlett Francia Casalini from PS281. We have Kian Nagam from PS11. We have Noah Yemeni from PS33. We have Francis Gia from PS77. We have Leon Yuan from PS77. We have Taki Tanaka from PS77. We have Colton Choi from Basis Brooklyn. We have Noah Deutsch from PS77. We have Emily Gu from PS59. We have Elliot Lease from PS139. Those are a list of all the kindergarten players who have put puzzles on the board so far in the last day, just in the last day. So shout outs to those kids showing, heart and leadership there for their teams, getting the ball rolling for their teams, and hopefully we'll see the numbers continue to stay high. I know everyone's dealing with a lot right now, plugging in their school lives. We're here. We're running our usual events. We are going to be switching the format slightly. We're gonna flip flop our serious club style games to the after school hours. And then we're going to flip our rapid open, more casual event to the morning hours, because I know it's easier. It's preferable to be involved in the long games, and that's the time that families are likelier to have opportunities for that. So stay tuned to that. Today, our rapid open, as normal, will happen at 3:00. And just a quick word to the wise, registration for all these events starts 15 minutes before the event. So 2:45 until 3 registration. It is possible to sign in late. to the event. But if you sign in at 3:01 or 3:02, you're likely to sit there and see a blank screen. It doesn't mean you're not in. It just means that because you came late to the event, you might be sitting out the first round. So it is highly advisable to be on time for that event before 3 o'clock or before the hour strikes for any event. And I also wanted to mention the refresh button. For anyone's having trouble with a clock that stops or anything like that while you're using ChessKid, don't try to navigate around to other places in the site, because a lot of times you'll boot yourself out of the event you're in. So first thing you should try if you have some kind of failure to continue in a game is to tap the refresh button and see if that helps the problem. And if it doesn't, then perhaps have mom or dad text me or communicate with us in some other fashion. All right, thank you, folks, and well done, kids. Please stay positive. Stay involved. Jack, do you have a move for the puzzle? King C3. Jack says King C3. I don't know. I'm not going to say anything. I'll let you all decide. Post your answer. Email it. Message me on ChessKid. Challenge me to a slow game on ChessKid. By the way, I'm happy to play on ChessKid. I just often can't sit at the board and play fast games with kids because I'm in the middle of doing stuff like making dinner for this monster. Okay, have fun, everybody. We'll see you all soon at the next team meeting. Enjoy the Rapid event this afternoon, and take care. Be well.